to another episode. It's gonna be a little controversial, depending on how you look at things. But man, y'all showed y'all ass this weekend. Y'all showed y'all ass this weekend with little LeBron James Jr. Man, and it usually be just black women, not and not just mostly black women. It be some black women. They'll see a black man, a successful black man, and they will see him with a white woman, and then they don't have nothing but hateful stuff. Now, me personally, I only date black women, but I understand people out here that they have different preferences when they come to dates, and people date who they are around sometimes. So at the end of the day, I got friends that date out like that. I don't have no problem with that. I mean, hey, I'm not the one that's here to sexually satisfy you. So why should I be trying to stop it? You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get way more than that. It was some grown men too, like grown black men talking about this situation and stuff like that. And I understand, history and all this stuff, yada yada, whatever. Then again, people have their own lives to live. People can want, I would, generally me, I would say like, okay, I would want a black person to get with another black person to keep the what you call it, lineage strong, whatever. And another thing too, and is people with money. I do know in history that sometimes you might see like a celebrity get married to a white woman or something like that. And what people will say or see is they'll see that black person dies and that money goes to that part of the family. I think that's like a part of the problem. But then again, when stuff is at like not arm's reach of your, like, if you can't handle stuff, you gotta let that stress go. So of course I see a lot of successful black athletes, and I'd be like, man, could have got with this, could have got with that. But at the end of the day, bro, like, you can't handle that. And then again, too, you don't know what these dudes went through. A lot of people don't even realize, or they're just how to overlook this part. It's some growing up black. If you not the dude that's seen desirable by most black women, or you seen as lame, you the dude that considered a nerd in the black community, probably born something like that, or just straight out ugly. Those three people are usually not going to be highly sought after by black women. So hold on. So what you think a dude who's not sought out by black women gonna do? He gonna see these other races that find nerds or find other people that's not highly desirable and find interest in him. And then the main thing I would say, like, the nerds, like, man, I listen, I love my black women, boy, but if you lame, you can be smart, but most people who are smart usually, they're not very they're not really cool socially or something like that. Their social awareness is not like it's down here, while the mental awareness is up here. But that's what this channel is for too. I want everybody to have balance, or at least like bring it up here just a little bit. You ain't gotta be goddamn. You can't be what you call it, Ben Carson and Will Smith at the same time. Like you can balance it out just a little bit, but those dudes that don't get, the looks by the black women, or they seem like lame or get laughed at, they gonna go to them white women or Asian women, Mexican. They gonna go to where they feel desired at, and you know what? I can't say nothing against that. The same way a woman. Who are the ones that usually? Well, I take that back. Black women, they love black women of all types and shit like that. Only way a black woman go to the other side is if she just like straight up ugly, or she just like, I wouldn't even say big because they love black women, big back women, BBWs too. Shit, what I'm trying to say. Yeah, you really had to be like shit, like but ugly, like to go to the other side, or you just found somebody that likes anime or somebody that same little stuff that you like. It really not. I really don't see too many reasons why black women date out, but that is kind of one of the reasons. Or, when people get older, financially, that might alter their decisions. But yeah, people gotta keep in mind of where are you at when you make these decisions. Now, I saw some stuff over the weekend. People were looking up the actual demographics of Sierra Canyon. That's what it's called. Sierra Canyon High School. That's where LeBron's son goes to. Let me tell you, if you don't know nothing about those type of schools, you have to have you have to damn near have a scholarship just to attend that high school. It's $40,000 a semester or a year. I don't know. If it's a semester, that's crazy. But a year, a little bit understandable. But who knows, bro? Who knows? But now, when you hear that money, now who you think is gonna be there? Tell me now. Off the top of the head, when I heard it costs $40,000 to attend that school, I already assumed, okay, it's gonna be a majority white school. Everybody knows that's who leads in economics. Okay, that confirmed one of my first thoughts. The school is 65% white. And then the other thing I said, okay, the black people that's gonna be there is either gonna be crazy smart or rich family, or they're gonna be freaking athletes. Now, who leads in athletics? Our people. Now, if you look at their school, the teams on their school, you see black people. Okay, like I've seen LeBron's son play basketball. The whole damn team black. I don't think it's a white person. Maybe the coach, but the whole damn team black, bro. These kids were getting recruited as high schoolers. Now, you think LeBron's son going there because he a goddamn rocket scientist? No, because he can goddamn ball. And, education is good for that school, but the athletics bringing the money the same way as college. So, let's get back to the demographics. It's actually 7%. I'll give you an 8%. 8%, it's 7 point something, whatever. 8% black in that school. I think it was like 5% Asian, 4% Latino, something like that, and other Indian. It's like, bro, this man surrounded by white people. And high school from what? An 8 to 3 thing day, Monday through Friday. You send them down there all year. You got what? Summer is like 2 months. Then in the summertime, you still hanging with them because you still got friends from that school. So people are surprised because it's a demographic. Like, come on. And then people was like, well, why you couldn't pick some of the 7% of black people? Did anybody say that the 7% of black people were they gonna be women? I mean, or little girls? It's probably mostly black dudes, cause that's who's leading in the athletics. Now we talking about athletics. Okay, maybe you might probably see some basketball, but I didn't see none of the women's basketball team. But either way, women athletics don't bring in that much money as boys and men's athletics do, because it's the most entertaining. People want to see people get dunked on. People don't want to see a whole bunch of layups and 3-pointers and stuff like that. But you know, I want to jump back over to black women, but some black women, not all, because you say black women, they think you talking about the whole goddamn collective. No, I understand some black women that think like me, and I appreciate you too. Just want to take a second for that. But it's some crazy ones out there, and I think y'all might know this type. These people will every time they see a black man with a white woman or a non-black woman, they will cut the hell up. But then turn around and be talking about how they love white men or dating out in a whole other breath. Probably the same breath. Shit. That's what I don't understand. Like, what is wrong with those people? Because you mostly see, you'll see some black men that like it's mostly those type of black women that they'll say shit like that. And or they'll say some shit like, see, this is what I'm finna start dating out. Okay. Go right ahead, knock yourself out. We don't care. I promise you we don't care. Promise. But people, we gotta stop making this an issue. Like why is it a problem for somebody dating choices that ain't got nothing to do with you? Especially, you go to the shade room comments. That's a toxic ass fucking blog page right there, boy. They post some wholesome stuff sometimes, but man, like you see the difference. You'll see them post like a picture of Serena Williams and that dude Alexis Ohanian, whatever his name is, the owner, the part owner of Reddit. And you'll see they comments like, yes, Black Queen, get your white king. Yes, y'all look powerful. Yes, good black love. Okay. Then the same, you'll see them post another picture, or you'll see them like, yeah, Bronny in his day, or you'll see like you'll see somebody with like you see them with like some like Latino or white, black dude, successful black dude. And they'll be like traitor, or it'll be like coon, stuff like that. You know, it's crazy, man. You know, black men, most part, we really don't care. It really be the women, but I know what that stems from. See, when the shade room posts like a picture of a black successful man with a non-black woman, a black woman, they see LeBron and Savannah, and they be like, yes, black, well, this is how we do it right here. Because they see that woman in them. They say, like, okay, if Savannah can lock down a man like LeBron, I can lock down a man like LeBron. But as soon as they see a black man with a white woman, they taking all our men. They taking they doing whatever they gotta do because they easy and stuff like that. It's so loud and wrong. Because you can go look on, you can go look this up right now. 80%, over 80% of black men are married to black women. And actually, most of the ones with money have black wives. But you see, man, they'll see like 3 out of 10 black men with a non-black woman, and they lose their fucking shit, bro. No, they want all black women. They want all black men to be with all black women. God, y'all gotta cut that shit out, man. It's 2022. Like this, we gotta put an end to this shit, for real. Man, this is all I got for this episode, man. Look, another thing. Later on this channel, we're gonna have like longer podcasts. We're gonna talk about more these crazy discussions. Cause people hypocrites out here, man. I know I'm not perfect or nothing like that, but I try to be reasonable for the most part. But we're gonna get that content to y'all, man, cause this is what the world need. Cause we're gonna put an end to this. Y'all catch me on the next episode, man.